Yo! We have another video. I know I'm boring, I'm trying to be funny. That's just me. Okay, so according to Diddy's girlfriend says he forced women into sex with other men because he's bisexual and like to watch. That's like some kind of cuckold type stuff going on. Sheen Diddy Combs' lawyers cross-examined his girlfriend Jane on Tuesday. His sex trafficking and racketeering trial in New York City, and she revealed the rapper's sexual preference might be due to his bi-curiosity. You gotta put it that way, really, man, because there ain't no man gonna be rubbing people's semen on his damn nipples, and he's gonna be straight. That's some next level gayness. I don't know against gay people, but that's gay. I don't want no man semen on me. Jane, we know who Jane is anyway. It says Daphne Joy, so yeah. Jane, who is testifying under the pseudonym, told the jury she still loves the rapper. God, these women are something else. I've been reading that this guy whooped her ass and gave her a black eye. If you still love someone after that and he's drugging you and forcing you to do things, man, that money must be good. Who is still paying, look, the rapper who is still paying her rent after giving her about 150,000 throughout their 3-year romance. Man, these women are cheap. I remember I came across a girl. She tried to get some money out of me. I'm poor. But this person trying to say that they want to 10,000 and something like that. I'm like, I never said I want Diddy, but I'm like, man, I'm looking at it now like, man. And Diddy getting bargains here, you know. You get these women on OnlyFans, they're claiming that guy's spending like millions on them. And she get 150,000 in 3 years. That has to be a bargain. As Jane spoke of the good times. Good times getting your ass whooped and drugged. Okay. The good times she shared with Diddy. He grinned and nodded as she reminisced about giving him foot massages and watching hours of his favorite show, Dateline. According to Jane, the word cuckold was spot on to describe what she and Diddy did in the bedroom. She explained the cucks get pleasure seeing his woman receive pleasure from the other man, and also could also have a bi-curiosity that they're too ashamed to experience themselves, so use the woman to venture out into this curiosity without doing it to act themselves. Diddy 55 has pleaded not guilty to just everything. James says Diddy was a cuck. Might have been by curious. Okay, I'm gonna put my little 2 cents into this. Diddy might have learnt this from someone like, let's see, I'm gonna go into this. Clive Davis. Okay, Clive Davis and Diddy untangled the legacy of controversy. So, strangely enough, one of the supporters of Diddy is Clive Davis. And Clive Davis has. Let's have a look at this. Clive Davis says Clive Davis is not gay, but bisexual. In 2013, at the age of 80, he revealed that in his autobiography that the soundtrack to my life, according to The Guardian, he stated that after his second marriage ended, he had a relationship with a man and a woman, and he is currently in a long-term relationship with a man. See, that's the type of stuff Diddy's looking to be doing. And we looking at some stuff Sugar Knight was saying. Let's see. So Clive Davis has been an integral part to Diddy's career. helping launch Bad Boy Records. That's what it says here. I'm not making this up. His venture includes Arista Records, launched numerous superstars across genders for pop stars. So Arista and Bad Boy were like a collab at one point. You know, his partnership with Sheena D. Combs in 1990s through Bad Boy Records marked a new era for hip hop. Together they signed legendary art record. Together they wait, where was I? Together they signed legendary names like the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and 112, cementing Bad Boy's legacy in the music industry. Boy, what must Diddy have done to get that collab? Man, he must have bent over. He must have been bent over like a damn screwdriver, man. Damn. Suge Knight allegation and tarnishing legacy. See, Maron Suge Knight, currently serving time in a voluntary manslaughter, recently made explosive claims linking Clive Davis, Diddy, and Justin Bieber to a troubling narrative. See, it's weird. Justin Bieber, he's like, right now, he's married, but he seems like ever since this Diddy trial came about, he's been going through this negative. It's like there's something that's not right about him. He looks troubled. And there's one video out there of Diddy risking him, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? But it seems like Diddy, maybe he was paranoid, or he knew what was coming up. It just seems odd that you would just risk someone and start searching them like that. And he did that to Justin Bieber, so you know you have to wonder what else was going on in Diddy's life. Let's see now. Justin Bieber in the troublesome narrative. According to reports, Knight accused Davis and other executives, including Russell Simmons, the guy in Bali right now, doing the Indian poses, and the late Andre Harrell, of using alcohol and drugs to manipulate and control artists. I don't think Suge Knight's far off from the truth, because what we've been reading and hearing from these courts proceeds, Diddy has been doing exactly that with women. We haven't heard too much about the artists yet, but with women, yeah, he's been using drugs to control them, manipulate them. So yeah, Suge Knight, he's spot on there. Tonight, further allegation that Diddy perpetrated similar behaviors with younger stars, citing Bieber as an example. No wonder why Bieber's so twisted, man. He looks messed up in the head most of the time these days. These allegations added to a controversial layer to Davis's storied career. While Davis has been celebrated for his humanitarian efforts and contributions to music, these claims through Unified highlight the industry's dark underbelly. You see, a lot of these guys, a lot of people know about these secrets, these industry secrets, like R. Kelly. Everyone knew about R. Kelly. And the same thing about Harvey Weinstein. Everyone knew about him, but a lot of women ignored that he was like a little bit of a pervert, because they felt that they needed him to succeed in life. So they think like, oh, we'll just put up with this, and then we get the movie role and we become rich and famous. And they felt that that's the trade-off. You know, that's what they had to do to reach where they needed to get to. And the same thing goes for Diddy and his artists. You know, a lot of things happened during those times, late 1990s, early 2000s. Really, like people like Russell, he saw the writing on the wall. He says that there's nothing wrong, there's no one after him. But then he went and up sticks and moved to Bali, and there's a lot of allegations about Russell Simmons coming out at the time. Like women that were below him at the time have now become executives, and they're speaking out about what Russell Simmons did with his power at the time. And Russell ran for the hills. He went to Bali And I was surprised Diddy didn't do that, but you know, I thought Diddy didn't just disappear and run off because he had the means to do it, the money. So that was surprising, but wow, you know, a lot of things we now realize how things work out. Like Ronald Burkle, a billionaire investor, is known for close business and personal relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. There's a lot of things people don't know about with Diddy, like how he managed to secure investments, secure record deals, contracts. Everyone just thinks that Diddy's this entrepreneurial mastermind, but they don't know a lot of what he has been doing behind the scenes is gay things. He's been doing gay favors in order to climb up the tree. So you have a lot of young black people, they're seeing him and they don't know what he had to do to get to where he is. They don't know that a billionaire invested into his clothing line. I'm not saying he didn't have any money involved in it, but then he had other investors involved in his clothing line. Same thing with Bad Boy Records. Not saying he didn't put any money towards it, but also Clive Davis helped him. And he helped Clive Davis with other things. So we don't, you know, it's not easy in life. The people try to climb up the ladder, and you got one guy doing gay favors to get up the ladder faster. That's how life is, man. You know, you be careful what you see, because a lot of it is smoke and mirrors. You just don't know the truth behind, you know, what's going on. It's crazy though. Now you start to see a man drunk with power, all the money he could possibly have in the world, and he throws it down the drain. Anyway, I'm out. You know, I just saw this article, and it just reminded me and showed me how definitely Diddy is definitely bisexual, and I find it in hip hop. It's for someone like him. It's gonna be weird him now. Even if he beats the trial, it's gonna be strange for him to try and slide back into hip hop, being who he was before. Because now we're looking at him as slightly gay. He needs to explain that, and you're gonna have other rappers who were rocking with him. I don't know, Rick Ross, French Montana. I don't know how they, Khalid. I don't know how they would perceive what's been going on, and still, you know, hang with this dude, knowing that he been licking up men's semen and beating women. Very weird, you know. But yeah, I'm out. You know, like and subscribe, support the channel. You know, I'm trying my best to give some information. I'm out.